Welcome back to Much On Demand. Everybody here is super excited. Melanie C is in the building. Come on down. How are you?
Wow.
Can you hear?
I did not expect that at all. Thank you. What an entrance.
How are you
Thank
doing?
very
You look
much.
amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're no stranger to the music industry, and we all know you as Sporty Spice, so I want to start off talking about Melanie C, the solo artist. Okay, so your fourth album, it's released on your own record label. Is it safe to say this is the more mature-sounding side of you?
Yeah, I think so. You know, with it being my fourth album, I think each one is just really shows my evolution, you know, and we've all grown and changed, haven't we, in the last however many years. So yeah, you know, I like to write about my own experiences and feelings and thoughts. So I think, you know, it's very much the feelings and thoughts of a 20-something, early 30-something.
Yeah. Right on. Okay, well, it is a much different sound than the Spice Girls. So where did you get your inspiration for this one?
You know, because each album really has taken me to a new place, and with my first album I experimented with different sounds and different styles, because I love all music.
Yeah.
So it was really fun to do that, and I had like a little touch of R&B with Never Be the Same Again, and I Turned to You had a, you know, more of a dance feel. Then through my second I was still experimenting. Third was more rocky. I love rock music, and I was quite angry at the time, so I wanted to get all those feelings out. So this time I wanted to do something quite soft and gentle and beautiful, which I think it is. And it has more of a singer-songwriter feel. I've worked with great songwriters and musicians, and I'm really proud of it.
And you were saying about your third album, it was more rock and you were feeling more angry. Do you feel that when emotion is like, you know, really evident in the music, it's better?
Yeah, definitely. And you know, and it really helps on stage as well. I think your performance is really enhanced by the emotion and the honesty that you have.
For sure, for sure. All right, we have Jeff standing by in the audience. He's got a question for you. What do you want to say to Melanie?
Hey, Melanie, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good. I just wanted to ask you, you started the Spice Girls tour in Vancouver, you ended it in Toronto and stopped in Montreal on the way.
Yes.
I just wanted to know, what was your favorite Canadian tour moment?
My favourite what?
Canadian tour moment.
Canadian tour.
So your favorite moment from the Canadian
Hey,
stops.
you know what? I can't just define one. You know, to open in Vancouver, we were like so excited and so terrified. Can you imagine? We hadn't been on stage together for like 8 years, 10 years with Jerry, you know, so that was crazy. And then the reception was so warm that it was a dream. I'll never forget that night. And then I think last night, you know, the final night of the tour in Toronto, Spice City, and it just deafened by the screams. It was just incredible. I've got so many great Canadian memories to take home.
So,
And I'm going to make some more.
yeah, of course. We're excited about that. Okay. So, like, the tour, like you said last night, you know, it was the final night. Now, are you sad, like, kind of relieved, happy? Like, what was the emotion attached to that?
All of those and
Yeah?
more. Yeah, you know, it's so mixed because touring, it's amazing, but it's hard, you know, you're so tired, and we were excited to have a little bit of time off and to just chill out, but so sad to we've got to miss all the people, our dancers and the band and our crew and everybody involved.
Of course.
So
was it very hard to prepare for as well? Like, it was an amazing show. I saw the show and it was absolutely amazing.
You know, we had a really intensive rehearsal period because we only had a month to rehearse. And we work 6 days a week, we work like 12 hours a day, and we got it together. And it was tough, but it was funny because we hadn't been together for such a long time, and we wondered how it was going to be. And the first maybe half an hour was weird, and then after that we just fell right back into, you know, where we left off. It felt like it was only weeks ago, not years.
Of course. So did everybody remember the words when you're, you know, in practice and everything?
I think maybe there was a couple of little mistakes here and there, but we soon ironed those out.
All right, well, there's a lot of people outside. They're very excited to hear you. Do you want to go out there and say hi?
Yeah, come on.
All right, it's really cold, so I'm warning you. We actually have a question outside as well. They're super excited.
Hi.
All right. Wow, okay, it's very loud here. Leslie's standing by. She has a question for you.
Hello, Leslie.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh my God. I was just wondering, how do you stay so sporty looking all the time?
You stay in shape.
I don't know. You know what? I love keeping fit and working out. I truly am sporty, you know. I like jumping around. So I suppose that helps.
Okay, well, you
Aw,
actually...
thank you.
You actually surprised everybody at the concert last night. We're going to tell everybody what that it was, but first we're actually going to check out your video for Carolina right here on Much On Demand.
Just another girl with a dream and a heart. Wanna make a new start with the fire inside of her. She had to go. She couldn't stay around. Everybody let her down. Stole the light and the child inside of her. She is so alone. Running for the dream. Take her far away from everything she knows and the way they make her feel. She leaves today. Never look back, never lose track, already strong. She seemed too much at 17. The past will fade with the future that she craves. Carolina, you travel so far, trying to escape the pain, start again where you are. Carolina, you keep following your star. Nobody said you're beautiful the way you are. Finally you're free, you're where you long to be, but it won't take long till it gets reality. The streets are cold. Big bad city gonna eat you up. Hard to survive, hard to keep your sanity. Still feeling low, but she's never going home. Carolina, you travel so far, trying to escape the pain, start again where you are. Carolina, you keep following your star. Nobody said you're beautiful the way you are. She tries to rest. All she needs is a warm caress. All she wants is happiness. Carolina, you travel so far, trying to escape the pain, start again where you are. Carolina, you keep following your star. Nobody said you're beautiful the way you are. Carolina, you travel so far, you're trying to escape the pain, start again where you are. Carolina, you keep following your star. Nobody said you're beautiful the way you are. Carolina.
All right, there you go. So everyone's really excited. Everyone's really loud. Okay, so last night you had a little surprise for everybody. You actually did a backflip on stage. We have a clip of it. You want to check it out?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
Hey girls, before we move on, I've got a little surprise for you.
What is it? Oh my God! She's never done this. 10 years on.
That is amazing. Did you didn't tell the girls about that? You just did it all on your own?
No, in fact, I hadn't done one until yesterday, and because I really wanted to do one in the show, and I couldn't in rehearsals. I had a knee injury, and I just couldn't do it. So yeah, I decided to do it last night.
Well, the final night, yeah, totally. All right, so what was it like on tour with the girls again? It's been so long, but I want the dirt. I want to know what happened behind the scenes.
Well, it was amazing. It
Yeah?
was, yeah, and you know, I am probably the most surprised person that we didn't fall out.
Really?
And we didn't, you know. I know the British tabloids are always trying to say we're, you know, we're
You guys are
fighting.
such a target,
over green. Yeah, but you know, we're all older now, you know, 4 of the girls are mums, and there's much more important things to worry about, you know, so we haven't got time to bicker. And we truly love, appreciate, and respect each other more now than we ever have.
So important, yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay, well, we actually have Allison standing by. She's on webcam. She has a question for you. Allison,
Okay.
you there?
Hi.
All right. You have a question for Melanie?
I do. I just want to say that me and my friend Blake were huge fans, and we both saw your concert. I ended up seeing it on Monday, but he went and saw it on February 3rd, and it was absolutely amazing. It was awesome. I can't even explain it. But I was just wondering what it was like being on tour this time around, with everyone having kids and being married. Was it different than back when you were all just young and, well, not young, but single or whatever?
What was she saying?
She just wants to know what the difference was between touring
Why
now.
did they go, oh? What did she say?
She said when you were young, and she's like, well, you know, younger or not.
Oh, I
so-
see.
yeah.
Well, I'm in my 30s and I'm proud.
Of course. 30 is like the new 17.
Hey, I can backflip.
Exactly.
I
That
don't
says a
care.
lot. That says a lot.
You know, it was very different actually. Having the kids around was a delight because the atmosphere was always fun. Do you know, like when young people are around and they're such gorgeous kids, and I think probably a lot of you have seen them on the stage. You know, there's been pictures, and Little Cruz is just this incredible break dancer, and you know, I mean, all the kids are all great dancers, and they just keep us entertained, and it was just nice. It made it really light and just fun.
Right on. Okay, well, I want to know, was there any crazy fan encounters, any memorable fan encounters on the tour this year?
Me. Over my shoulder, me. To be honest with you, I think the reaction of the fans is just blown us away because, you know, you've got to think about it. It was 10 years, really, since the Spice Girls were around and touring and doing everything, and you know, for people to react the same way as they did back then, it's impossible. We just can't believe it. So, you know, we're just so grateful to them all. Thank you, and thank you everybody, and you know.
Well, speaking of fans, this girl here has been here a very long time. Would you like to come up here and just say a little hello? What's your name?
Natalie.
Natalie? Would you like to maybe
This
give
is
there?
Natalie, my buddy.
Hugging a Spice Girl.
Pardon?
You're hugging a Spice Girl.
Who's your favourite Spice Girl?
You.
Thank you very much, Natalie. Okay, so is this the end of the Spice Girls? Are you guys gonna come back for another reunion tour, maybe?
Well, you know, for years and years and years, I've been asked if the Spice Girls are going to get back together, and I've always said no, never going to happen. And it did. So I can't even answer that question. You know what? You never know
never
what
know.
life's going to throw at you.
You never
so.
know, okay? You
never
never know. But you're actually gonna be going on tour.
I am.
Starting in May, you're going to be going
Yes.
right across Canada.
Yeah.
So you guys can stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank
it was a
you.
pleasure.
Thank you.
We got lots more coming up. See you in a bit.